Okay, this is solving linear equations. Remember, how you know that these are all linear is the highest exponent is 1. In other words, you don't see an exponent like x to the first power. So what we're trying to do is isolate the variable. And thus, in this case, there's a plus 4 on this side. If I subtracted 4, that would isolate the variable. But with solving equations, if you do something to one side, you must do it to the other side. So that's what, negative 17, x equals negative 17. And it says to check your solution, and what that means is what you got for x, you plug in, which in this case is negative 17 plus 4, and I see negative 17 plus 4 does give me negative 13. So that does check out. All right, so for this next one, I'm going to move the fraction. I know they're your favorite, right? Plus 5, 6. So in other words, I'm going to cancel this out. And so I have negative 1 over 15 plus 5 over 6 equals x. I am going to get a least common denominator. I think that would be 30, because what I do is I look at the largest value and I say, well, 15 work? No. How about 15 times 2? Ooh, that will work. And if it didn't, I'd do 15 times 3 and so on. So it looks like 30 works. So I'm going to multiply this by 2 over 2 and 5 over 6. Multiply that by 5 over 5. So I'm just getting common denominators. This would be negative 2 over 30. This would be 25 over 30. And 25 minus 2 would be 23 over 30. Once again, you should plug this back in and check it. So negative 115 equals 23 over 30 minus 5 over 6. As I did up here above, you can see that I'm going to have to get this as a common denominator. So it's going to be negative 1 over 15 equals 23 over 30 minus 5 over 6 times 5 over 5. Scroll down a little bit. So I get negative 1 over 15 equals 23 over 30 minus 25 over 30. Negative 1 over 15, I believe this would be negative 2 over 30. And I could divide out a 2. I could reduce the fraction. And I do believe that it worked, that I do get negative 1 over 15. All right, and so then the next one here, I could go ahead and do negative 4 plus 9, or 9 minus 4 is 5, m minus 6. I can add, 6 to both sides, so I get 11. How do we check it? We plug in 11 for m minus 6. So this is 5 equals 5. And it checks.